This is a screencast on how to open up GarageBand, record your voice on GarageBand, add some loops and sound effects, and then email your project off of GarageBand to another computer. So the first thing is you need to find GarageBand. So there's two ways. You can either find it by clicking on the app just up here, or if you can't find it, you can swipe right across until you get to this page and do a search. Select it. Your first step that you'll need to do is click on the plus in the top left hand corner here to add a new song. Simply do that and then scroll along until you get to audio recorder. Select that one and it will take you through to this page here. And the first thing you do before you record your voice is turn the metronome off. You simply do this by clicking on the spanner up here and turning the metronome off, and the counting off just means that you are not going to get the sound in the background when you record. Then when you're ready to record, plug your microphone in. You can change the sound, etc. up here, and you simply record like so. Now, before you do that, you might like to change the view by clicking on this thing here, and it takes you through to this view here, which is the familiar GarageBand look that many of you will be used to. When I hit record, just up here, I can then start talking. The cat in the hat sat on the mat and did a bunch of other things as well. Also, the man went down to the shop. When I finish recording, I simply hit the record button again, and you can see I've made my recording. Now I can rewind by clicking this button here and then playing it and listening to it. Okay, when I've done that, my next step is I can then choose effects on it by selecting one of these aspects down here, so I can make my voice sound like a chipmunk or a monster or something like that. If I go back to this view here, and you can see there's my recording. Now if I want to make another voice recording, I simply put my playhead, this thing here that I'm moving along here, and then I go back to here and I hit record, and I might add a voice, and I'm going to talk like a monster. And when I finish recording, then you'll see that it's also here. To add another layer of audio recording, I can also then do this. And I've added that other layer, and you'll see that other layer down there. Now sorry, I forgot to actually mention first that to get that extra layer, you click the plus down the bottom. Now I can move this audio recording anywhere I like. Also, if I'm not happy with some of it, what I can also do is click this little piece here. If I use that, I can actually shrink bits up. That's how you can simply cut and paste. You can make that a little longer, this one a little longer that way. Now, once I've got all my recordings done, my next step is to add some loops. And I simply do that by clicking on the loop function here. And sorry, not the loop function, it is the loop function. And you'll notice that you can do a search for a genre or things, and you simply add one by clicking on the one that you'd like. So for instance, this is Afghanistan Sand Rabab, and if I want that, I drag that and I place that where I'd like that to go, like so. And then just like before, I can make this as long or as short as I like by simply clicking on it and then moving my finger across on it over here, my finger's touching here, and moving this as long or as short as I like. So that's how you add add loops and do an audio recording. The final step, once you're finished, is to email it, and you simply do this by doing these steps. Clicking on my songs at the top here, that saves your work, there it is, and hold your finger down on your one, you'll see it'll start to wobble, and then you click on the share button at the top here, and you click mail, and it will ask you to give you names and who it's by. Hit email,